So, it's gonna motherfucking ass roll, roll. No boy energy, bro, in the emergency room with the child, the fucking foster kid. Rose trying to climb out of the fucking crib, the whole close to her fucking face, bro. Oh, dude, I'm tripping, they're gonna bring DCFS to my house. Oh, dude, she's all busted up, bro. I mean, probably saved his back to pay the carpet, but I don't even know fucking.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey there, and thank you for joining us on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. This NBA season didn't take long to get interesting, but these two gentlemen have always captured our interest. Say hello to Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Hello, Kenny.
Hey, how are you?
Hello, Shaq. Tonight, we'll be watching the Orlando Magic playing against the Toronto Raptors. Checking out Toronto, coming into this matchup with no shortage of confidence. They won all 4 games against this team last season. And the clock ticking down to tip off. Kenny, you won 2 championships, might I remind you, back to back. Explain to us the makeup of a champion.
Well,
and not the makeup you're wearing right now, but the makeup of a championship team.
However, number one is to believe. You have to believe and trust in your teammates. Trust is the most important thing. Most people think trust comes from on the offensive end, but it's trust on the defensive end. Meaning, Ernie, if I'm going to send you baseline, I said that's the game plan. I have to trust that my teammate's going to be there. And I'm going to do it regardless if he misses his assignment 1 or 2 times. That's the trust you have to have.
Ernie, you know why I like dribble checks, I think.
Why?
It's Eastern Conference time for the traveling Toronto Raptors today. Glad to have you with us for more NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, and on the sideline tonight, Doris Burke. Look at Orlando, still trying to find that groove they had last year. They'd like to grab hold of some new momentum and get closer, Steve, to where they were a season ago.
The home fans really will get an opportunity to see their favorite team during this long homestand.
And they'll want to give those fans something to cheer about right away. This is a big one for them here today.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. Lowry and DeRozan of the guard tandem. Patrick Patterson is out there with Bismack Biyombo. And it's Carroll in at the 3 seat. Lowry with the ball. Kicks to Carroll. The tray. They get it back. Toronto working the ball around now. Biyombo cannot hit, so Orlando will take it the other way. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
And they ran their offense nearly to perfection in that one. Very few possessions were wasted.
Yeah, they put the mute button over a hostile crowd. They never let the fans get going.
Oh,
they
come on, game. Damn.
Over again with big, timely shots.
Now here's Carroll. Following the miss by Freak. DeRozan against Payton. Takes the 13-footer. Hits the front of the rim and out. Raptors on defense. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
And that result was no surprise because they played very loosely with the basketball.
They sure did. There's no question about it. And when you come out on the wrong end of the turnover battle, you're often going to be on the wrong end of the scoreboard as well, Greg. You know that. Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
He kicks to Vucevic. Picked by Vucevic. Pass to Gordon. Terrific design on the foot. He lays it in. Gordon's got his first points of the night.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
There's the screen. Back to Lowry. Out left to the wing. Carroll, no one around him. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Vucevic is screen on Lowry. Payton dishes to Vucevic. Plays it up and in on a nice reverse. Gordon's got his second basket.
Guys, that time you went for the fancy finish for us there, man. That was sweet.
Patterson, the screen. Lowry kicks to Patterson. It's good from the top of the key. Orlando leading. Pick by Vucevic. Payton drives in, feeds to Vucevic. And the shot is good. Vucevic has got his first points of the game. The Raptors have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Lowry against Payton. Outside Lowry. Now the pass to Biyombo. There's the feed to Carroll. Shot clock at 5. Vucevic with the rebound. Magic leading by 4. Out to the right wing. Vucevic setting the pick for Freak. Dishes it to Vucevic, and he gets it to go.
Hit the ground running here in the first, putting together a nice quarter offensively.
Lowry against Payton. Lowry passes to Carroll. Combo dishes to DeRozan. They set the screen with the shot. Biyombo kicks to Lowry. The dish now to Patterson. And stolen by Freak. And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it. And finished by Biyombo.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Great showing for him last season. And with his ability to put the ball in the bucket, he has to be your primary focus defensively.
Defense is playing to stop him, but very few succeed. That's why he's the team's leading scorer.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Andrew Nicholson, he's checked in for Aaron Gordon. Fournier comes in for Oladipo. And it's Jennings in for Elfrid Payton. Here's Powell. He's coming off a 13-point game against Atlanta. No good from Ross. Fournier for 3. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings.
He couldn't have dreamed of a much better start here than they've had today.
I think the offensive game plan they came in with was right on point. It's worked perfectly, and the lead they already have is proof in the pudding. That's a precision shot. You've got to be precise. No room for error on the floater.
Pick by Vucevic. The drive by Jennings. And that one no good to start him off on the night. Raptors trail by 9. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Ross on the wing.
Hey, Kyle.
Yeah.
He feeds it to Joseph. 5 on the clock.
You want me to not go to English tomorrow? Or
Takes the 13-footer. Jump shot is good that
Well,
time.
that's up to you, Michelle.
23 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
That's up to you, Michelle.
Outside Jennings.
I can keep him here, that's fine.
No, I'm not.
Vucevic the pass to Jennings. Ross with the steal. Fast break Toronto. Ross is running. Misses from short range.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense...
Oh, come on, game. God, dog, did my dude shoot that fucking bad?
And so the first
No, just go.
quarter's in the
I'll keep the
books.
kids.
Orlando out in front. They're up by 7. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. chance to hear from point guard Kyle Lowry about the chemistry of this Raptors team. They're all pulling in the same direction.
You know, we got a group of guys who came in and bought into the offensive system, the defensive system, and it just clicked, man. We got a bunch of guys in here who only want to see each other be successful, and it's rare in this league to have a team like that.
The question is whether or not that team unity, as rare as it is making a difference. Freak comes in for Evan Fournier, and it's Elfrid Payton in for C.J. Watson. So for Toronto right now, DeRozan at the 2 with Ross playing the 3. Bismack Biyombo is out there with Damari Carroll, and it's Lowry in at the point guard. Raptors trail by 13, and a chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pacers made some terrific plays. He had 9 points, and he was just about on target from everywhere, hitting from deep as well as sinking in free throws. A performance like this was just the trick his team needed to snap their losing streak.
Good job as always, Doris. Thank you, guys. What was your take on his performance?
Kevin, I really felt like he left it all out on the floor. I'll say this. It was a great, hard-charging effort.
Guys, when he's on, nobody's more fun to watch. And he was definitely on in that game.
Lowry dishes to DeRozan. DeRozan can't get that one to fall.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Simply a fantastic shot. Going top speed, but he still cashes in the runner.
2 minutes, less than 2 minutes remaining in the quarter. Lowry against Jennings. Ross with a wide open look. And again, no good by Toronto.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
There's the pick. Jennings kicks to Nicholson. Payton drives in. It's stolen by Lowry. .130 left in the first half of the game. And that is good. Lowry's got his first basket of the night.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Payton drives in. Here's Nicholson. And again, it's Orlando converting.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
54 seconds left in the second quarter. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Well, Kevin, a look here at last year in the NBA where the Raptors ranked. 2nd in opponent shooting percentage, 5th in blocks. And they were in the top 10 in team scoring as well. This is a team that prides itself on its offensive firepower. And they get it done at that end of the court.
And you mentioned their ranking in terms of opponent field goal percentage. Such an important stat. They did not give up the easy looks. You really had to work for whatever you got.
Here's Vucevic. Rebound by the Raptors. Biyombo's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Lowry kicks to Ross. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists now in this one. Lowry against Jennings. He dishes it to Freak. Outside Jennings. Out to the right wing. Freak passes to Vucevic. Shot from 12. Vucevic has got his 3rd basket of the night.
You know, as soon as he recognized the height mismatch, he immediately pulled up for the jump.
And Greg.
Oh, wow.
It's a beautiful jam.
Rising up and hammering it home. That could be just what they need to pick their energy up.
Wow, it definitely got the guys on the bench on their feet. I'll say that for a man. Oh, man, was that fun.
No doubt about it, guys. That's one of those plays that will pick up his teammates. A lot of times, a play like that is just what you need to get the adrenaline flow for your team.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. And so that brings the first half to a close. Magic lead by 13. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Hey, Kevin. Well, Coach Casey, obviously it's early in the season, but how would you say this team is shaping up in terms of its chemistry and personnel-wise?
I love our guys. We have a great group of young men that are competing hard, and it feels good because I know our guys are totally engaged and focused and giving us what they have.
Coach, thank you so much. Back to you guys at the table.
Thank you, Doris. We'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway. Back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third.
Nice numbers from Gordon. He's got 10 points and 1 steal as well. It's been a really complete performance for him today.
And Clark, he's made a huge impact at both ends of the floor.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And so in the game for the Magic, the backcourt is Payton and Oladipo. Gordon and Vucevic together in the post, and it's Freak in at the 3. The wide open look here for DeRozan. That 3 off the mark.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Here's Vucevic, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he attacked, got to the line a bunch, and cashed in on his chances. You know, he really did excel at the stripe. I mean, they couldn't have asked for too much more from him when it came to knocking down free throws.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Raptors trail by 14. All going up court. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's going to be on Victor Oladipo.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
The Raptors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago. About 77% from the line.
And you know, a lot of times, guys, in some of their performances last year, their free throw numbers helped them win games.
Vucevic, a screen on Lowry. Payton dishes to Freak. Passes to Gordon. Now here's Freak. Carroll covering. Vucevic. That's good from 17 feet away. Vucevic has got 9.
And that kind of sums up the defensive effort we've seen here tonight, guys.
Now here's Lowry. To the right side. Here's Carroll. And it's good. Through contact, it's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And Greg, to be able to take the bump like that and maintain control, that's not easy to do. I know you're kind of a little fella, but I was a big guy when I played, so I know how difficult that is. That was impressive.
I see.
The Magic making a switch here. Watson's checked in. Raptors also changing it up. Powell, he's checked in for DeRozan. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Kyle Lowry. The Magic shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game right here. The first one falls. Terrell Arthur, he's checked in for Damari Carroll. He doesn't get the second one. Raptors trail by 13. Here's Powell. Biyombo kicks to Arthur. Off target with his 3.
1 for 4 from the field since halftime. They're having a tough time getting it going here.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
And Vucevic kicks to Watson. And a wide open look for Freak. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Biyombo's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Dude can't make a
over in the
fucking wide
corner,
open
Arthur.
shot.
Pass to Biyombo. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Patterson, the screen. Uncovered. And he gets the bucket. Patterson's got his second bucket tonight.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
That's good. And that's now 11 points for Vucevic.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
We need to calm down. We're taking too many shots early in the clock. Let's get some ball movement and run something on the offensive end. Keep it simple. Let's throw it down inside or run some pick and roll up top.
So for the Magic, Kazanye is checked in for Freak. And Evan Fournier subbed in for Victor. And here is Payton. Puts up a three. No good on that last second attempt there. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Magic out in front, up 10. 2K Sports, back in a... The fourth quarter just... Here's Payton. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. The star pair of Lowry and DeRozan are the guards. Terrence Ross is out there with DeMare Carroll. And it's Patterson in at the center position. Clock at 6. Payton kicks the Freak. And that one is stuck right through.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time. And he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one. That's for sure.
No chance, Kevin. I mean, the screen was in the right spot. His feet were set. He would have had to go straight through him, and that's not legal.
Vucevic's screen on Ross. Nicholson passes to Freak, goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Freak's got 4 points this quarter. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Orlando.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And also, I've been extremely impressed with their interior D. Their rim protection has been as good as it gets.
Magic leading by 14. The wide open look here for Oladipo. The quick look, no good that time. And the Raptors shooting a pretty low 34% thus far. Lowry has the open look. Drops in the tray.
They're down right now, trying to stay in the game with the three ball. They've shot a lot more here in the second half than they did in the first half. And I'm not sure I agree with that strategy.
Payton dishes to Nicholson. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Payton's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here's Lowry. Drops in the layup for 2.
Wow, you don't see him make plays like that very often. That's a nice move there for the basket.
Payton against Lowry. Now here's Payton. He's guarded closely. Freak kicks to Nicholson. Pass to Freak. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Kicks to Lowry. There's the 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
With the success they've been having from the three-point line since halftime, I'll bet you that scoreboard starts to look a lot different real soon.
Partner, that's assuming they can continue that hot shooting. But if they do, and especially if they can get a few stops, you have to think they'll make this thing interesting.
Gordon's checked in for the Magic. Fournier comes in for Oladipo. And then for Toronto, Biyombo checks in for Terrence Ross. And it's Joseph in for Kyle Lowry. Payton passes to Fournier. Cans it from downtown. And the Magic lead by 11.
Gotta be demoralizing. They desperately needed a stop, and instead they give up a triple on an open look.
Joseph dishes to Carroll. He kicks it to Patterson. It's DeRozan with the drive.
Sheer, unadulterated power right there. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely. A resounding dunk.
Just a take-no-chance slam by the big fella.
Payton kicks to Vucevic. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Joseph, the pass to DeRozan. Three-pointer. Up it goes, and the Magic lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Patterson.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
And the points are starting to add up in a hurry, especially when you're giving up those looks from deep.
Here's Freak. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Boy, he is such a ridiculous dunker.
High riser, no doubt about it.
Goodness, I mean, you've come to expect plays like that from him. Really, that never gets old.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Yes, Kevin. Dwayne Casey was his team. He talked mainly about giving them a different look defensively and dropping more bodies into the paint, saying, listen, they're eating us up on the inside, and we need to do whatever it takes to stop them. Guys, back to you.
To the left side lane. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Payton in the corner. Feeds to Freak. To the inside. The drive by Gordon. Misses the layup.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Vucevic. And Toronto has possession. 8-point game. Just 5 to shoot. Here's the screen. Here's Joseph. And the pass to Carroll. Up top, DeRozan. Covered by Payton. Carroll kicks to DeRozan. Goes back up. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim.
It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, this offense is going to be there for them.
Fournier dishes to Payton. Picked by Vucevic. Payton drives in and out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession.
I tell you what, he clearly had a brain freeze on that one. You might just as well keep going straight to the bench.
There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's DeRozan, and it's off the back rim, no good, and he commits the intentional foul. .40 seconds left here in the fourth quarter, and so they foul intentionally. And the first of two, no good, heartbreaker. So he comes up empty at the line.
It's going to be tough for him here, but maybe, just maybe, it's not over yet.
Cannot afford any empty possessions. They've got to recycle everything, partner.
Here's Payton. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And now they decide to foul intentionally. And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. So he comes up empty, missing both. Clark, no room for error
Kevin,
here.
got to be perfect from here on out. You're exactly right.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The match will... Here's Orlando now. The biggest lead of the game, 15, so there's a foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Those foul shots put them that much more in the driver's seat.
And that goes out of bounds. Last touch by Carroll.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
And so the Magic can now just hold on to the ball. And now we've got the intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. And it would take divine intervention for them now to get back in it.
And even that might not be enough.
Greg, what do you think?
Yeah, I'd have to say, guys, I don't think the man upstairs is really focused on the comeback. What a final quarter these guys are having from downtown, just burying the threes in bunches.
And they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason not to. I mean, work that perimeter. It's going good for you. Work it until it stops.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Lowry kicks to Carroll. The feed to DeRozan. Here's Patterson. Can't get it to fall. And so it's Orlando winning this one. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but Clark a win nonetheless.
Yeah, and it appeared to me as though the fans gave them the emotional boost they needed down the stretch, Kevin. This crowd was not going to let this one slip away.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan along with our entire 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And coming up next, the postgame show with Ernie Johnson, Shaq, and Kenny the Jet.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak.
How about the show Freak was putting on tonight? It was a freak show. That's one of the smartest basketball players I've ever seen. Being able to use either hand and being as skilled as he is poses so many problems out there. But as modest as he is, he's not going to gloat even though he's having a great performance. He's going to just go right back out there, Get to work for the next game.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny...
Babe.
Yeah.
How much time do you got?
My game's over. Why?
Well, I just take him with me. Where's the car keys?
Take him with you where?
I need to go get some hydrocortisone cream for Emery.
Oh, that's fine. There ain't no reason for you little kids about just coming downstairs. You just going to the dollar store back, right?